welcome along to the King Baudouin Stadium in Brussels for the 1996 UEFA Cup Winners' Cup final between Paris Saint-Germain and Rapid Vienna. A fantastic occasion for both sets of supporters as both clubs look to claim their first piece of European silverware. One, though, will go home disappointed. Paris Saint-Germain very much the favourites to claim the trophy, very much the stronger side. And they'll be hoping to add to their recent tally of silverware, winning Le Championnat back in 1994 and obviously the French Cup last year to propel themselves into this competition. Those supporters certainly expecting a comfortable time against Rapid Vienna. The road to the final has been relatively comfortable for Paris Saint-Germain, getting the better of Mulder in the first rounds. Rapid Vienna 3-1 aggregate success over Petrolul. Celtic were brushed aside in the second round by PSG, 4-0 on aggregate, 1-0 at home, 3-0 away from home. A terrific result in Glasgow for Luis Fernandez's side. And as we move on to the quarters, certainly as far as Paris Saint-Germain were concerned, a real tough encounter against Parma, overcoming the Serie A club by 3-2 before getting past Deportivo La Coruña by 2-0 on aggregate. Rapid Vienna moving past Sporting, then Dynamo Moscow, and eventually Feyenoord. It was relatively comfortable in the semi-final for Rapid Vienna, winning the second leg comfortably by 3-0 to go through to the final. And it really has given those supporters plenty of hope, taking on the powerhouses that are Paris Saint-Germain. Full of internationals, of course, Rapid Vienna have to rely on the likes of Christian Stuff and Carsten Janker, just 21 years old, but already making waves in the Austrian Bundesliga and also in this competition as well. He's hit 7 in the Cup Winners' Cup run to the final. Paris Saint-Germain very much the stronger of the two teams, though. Full array of international talent with the likes of Brazilian star Rai in their lineup, Patrice Loco, Yuri Djokaev, and at the back, of course, Bruno Ngotti, Alain Roche and Paul Huguin. Our referee is Italian, Pierluigi Pareto, leading the two teams out here in Brussels, who will go home with the Cup Winners' Cup. Rapid in their familiar colours of green and white. Of course, were beaten in the Cup Winners' Cup final in 1985, going down to the English side, Everton. Can they go one better against the men in blue and red tonight, Paris Saint-Germain? Much is expected of Paris Saint-Germain. Francis Borrelli, who took over as club chairman just over a decade or so ago, has pumped plenty of money into the club. They've picked up 4 French Cups since 1982. And of course a couple of titles as well in 86 and 94. Just after being promoted from League 2 back in 1971. And they really are one of the best teams in Europe and go into this final as the heavy favourites. Bernard Lamar, the captain, 33 years old, the French international, hoping to lift yet more silverware in front of those supporters. Certainly a powerful looking lineup, as we've mentioned. Likes Peter Schottel and Peter Gucci at the back for Rapid Vienna. Michael Consol, the captain, the keeper, 34 years old, and an Austrian international that's played at the World Cup finals in 1994. You feel that it's that back line and that keeper will have their work cut out to keep out the likes of Loco and Rai and Fournier. Exciting midfield players in the form of Yuri Djokaev, who of course has lost a Cup Winners' Cup final in his time. He was part of the Monaco team, beaten by Werder Bremen a few years ago. He'll be hoping to go one better. There is confirmation of the Paris Saint-Germain lineup. Bernard Lamar captaining the team. Rai, the Brazilian international, the South American Player of the Year in 1992. And the Paris Saint-Germain star who'll be hoping to cause Rapid Vienna plenty of problems, playing just behind the front two of Djokaev and Loco, but expect the likes of Fournier and Gunin and Bravo to get forward as well. There's plenty of goals in this Paris Saint-Germain lineup. Rapid Vienna currently top the standings in Austria, and they're not without their danger man. We've already mentioned Carsten Janker Still just 21, a German under-21 international, not yet played for the full national side. Former Cologne player, your partner Christian Stumpf up front. Watch out for Peter Stoiger as well, the Austrian international, once of Austria Vienna and Tyrol Innsbruck, playing just in behind the front two. Look at Luis Fernandez, still just 36, a former Paris Saint-Germain player for the best part of a decade. And our referee, Pierluigi Pareto, just about to get this final underway in Brussels. Superb atmosphere, plenty of supporters for both teams, and we are expecting an excellent game. There's plenty of goals scored between these two in the run to the final. Bernard Lamar will be hoping to keep out Rapid Vienna, likewise Michael Consul, two keepers, both of course captaining their side. We're underway in Brussels. Just how will Rapid Vienna combat the likes of Ryan Coe here? They will have to defend well, you feel, if they are to claim this Cup Winners' Cup trophy and go one better than the class of 85. Paris Saint-Germain isn't just off the pace in Le Championnat, behind Bordeaux, behind Metz rather, and Auxerre. They've still got to play Bordeaux and Bastia, beaten by Lille at the weekend, and just perhaps out of form domestically. They have left their best performances for the European competition this season. It is Loco. Flip back for Fournier, all the way though to Alain Roche. Fournier again loses out, and that's good. One-touch pass and move from Rapid Vienna. Madasek looking to use the ball, the sliding challenge coming in from Kubauer. Right. Paris Saint-Germain looking to take over with Daniel Bravo. Monaco back in 1985. Plenty of silverware in his time at Paris Saint-Germain as well. Former French international, hasn't played for the national side for some time. Played at the European Championships in 1984. Sliding challenge coming in on Djorkaeff, and Rapid have possession. This is Stoiger coming forward. Well, the opening few minutes have certainly been lively. Stoiger, 30 years old now, Austrian international, firing well over. There was space inside for Christian Stumpf, the number 7. He didn't spot his teammate. Lamar did not have to make a save. Here is Fournier. Roche. Le Guen. Over on that far side is Ngotti. Le Guen once more. Djorkaeff's touch. Initially for Bravo. Gotti looking to come forward. He's a powerful player. The shot takes a deflection and wide. Former Lyon star, who signed for Paris Saint-Germain just last summer, made his French international debut against the Czechs in 1994. Tempo start to the fixture, and the referee here, Pierluigi Pareto, will have to take a bit of action. The challenge came in. I think the ball had already gone. There we go. Clumsy at best. Fournier going straight through. Will be a free kick here, which Trifon Ivanov will take, the Bulgarian international. At the 1994 World Cup, when the Bulgarians made it through to the semis, you'll recall. Should be in the squad for Euro 96 in England, you would have thought. Bulgaria making it through. Flick from Fournier. No way through for Vincent Guerin. Cup winner with Montpellier in France, and took more honours since his time at Paris Saint-Germain. International, former under-21 star, part of the team that won the 1988 junior version of the European Championships, the under-21s. Plenty of talent that France can choose from at the moment. Certainly go to the finals in the summer as one of the favourites to lift the Only Galorni trophy. going forward. Stumpf gets the header on. Touched by Ryan. Not seen too much of him so far in this match. Challenge coming in straight through the back. The Brazilian, this is going to be another free kick. The referee is working overtime at the moment. Oh, he's gone down. This doesn't look good for the Brazilian. He played at the World Cup in 1994, a World Cup winner, of course, former Botafogo and Sao Paulo man. Certainly caught. Younger brother, of course, of the great Socrates. Opportunity now for Paris Saint-Germain to get one or two players forward. Djorkaeff standing over this, and Gotti can strike them. Fancy Djorkaeff will play this ball inside the penalty area, not go for goal from this sort of distance or angle. Michael Cancel is on his line at the moment. I think all of the Rapid Vienna wall are back. Judging by the way and Gotti is shaping, it might fall for him. Fully, he didn't expect it, I don't think. And he'll wiggle all the way through to Cancel. I think Gotti was waiting for that. He was the one that was going to strike it. It went a little bit wrong. Still trouble here for the Brazilian Rai. Djorkaeff. Again, has Roche on this near side. It's gone wider right still to Fournier. It is Loco. Well, the Rapid Vienna coach looking on, and Stokapil, fine player in his time. In the mid-70s, a cup winner with Rapid. 59 years old now, and certainly he's got the experience on. Luis Fernandez, the Paris Saint-Germain coach. He just hung up his boots a couple of years ago. Even off forward, over the head of Roche, and that should be comfortable for Lamar. Claiming was an elbow used. Certainly one to watch if you're Castellanca. Well, this isn't good for Rai at all. Saw that challenge a few minutes ago. Now he's still not back on the field of play, and it could force Luis Fernandez into making a change very early on in this Cup Winners' Cup final, cleared by Ivanov. More concern on the sidelines with Rai. What will Luis Fernandez do? Former PSG player, as we mentioned, a former French international, 60 caps for his country, ended his playing career at Canton before managing them, getting them to the UEFA Cup after getting them promoted. Fantastic time there. Manager of the year in 1994. Part of that wonderful French side that had Platini, Tigana and Gires. Minutes up, no goals in Brussels. A lively start to the Cup Winners' Cup final. Rai is back on, but he's not moving particularly freely. Just wonder how long he's going to continue here. They strapped up the ankle. Bravo towards Ngotti, and Rai can't continue here. He's just signalled to the bench that he wants to come off. And this is a real shame for Rai. It's a real shame for Paris Saint-Germain, and it means that Luis Fernandez is going to have to make a change here. It's like Deli Valdez is coming on. Our international. He's had spells in Uruguay and also Italy with Cagliari. It's another challenge coming in. It looked pretty late to me. Or at least it allows Paris Saint-Germain to make the change. Julio Deli Valdez is coming on, as we can see. He joined the club last summer. That causes problems with his pace. He's not much of a goal scorer in his days in Italy, 12 in 64 appearances, but had a much better record when playing for Nacional in Uruguay, 46 in 89. And Julio Deli Valdez is on for Rai. That's a real disappointment for the Brazilian. Lama. And Gotti forward. Caleta on that left-hand side, sliding challenge coming in to deny the left-back getting forward. Once again, former CSK Sofia player. Djokovic. It's been shot over. Bravo was to his right. Didn't elect to pass, but he's drawn the foul and an opportunity now. And I think Ngozi fancies this again. This time he had a free kick in this sort of area. Djokovic wanted it to flick it to Ngozi, and eventually went to Bravo, but maybe this time Ngozi can let fly some distance. On the edge of the penalty area. Djokovic still not happy. It will be Ngozi, and it's in! Well, 35 yards plus. Bruno Ngozi, just before the half-hour mark, has put Paris Saint-Germain ahead. Maybe Michael Conso wasn't sighted there, because it travelled some distance before getting past the Rapid Vienna keeper. He must have seen it late. And the Austrian international has been beaten. Well, what's that, 35 yards plus? The touch from Djokovic and Gotti shot. Did it take a deflection? Conso must have seen it late, because it wasn't really in the corner. Difficult to see from that angle. This will be better. And Gotti's touch, oh, it did. Schottel got a touch on it. Whether it would have gone wide, I'm not so sure. Would it go down as an own goal? And Ngozi will claim it for sure. Bruno Ngozi has given Paris Saint-Germain the lead here. The more purposeful side so far, Paris Saint-Germain. They've been the more attacking, and they've had Rapid Vienna under the cosh for much of this first period. And although they've not really created that many clear-cut opportunities, possession alone would suggest perhaps they deserve this slender advantage. Until embarrassed with the shot to a certain extent, but there was a deflection. PSG supporters don't care at all, and their team have a corner. Loco inside the 6-yard area. Djokovic getting ready to take. Outswinger this time. It's good delivery, and the header is wide. Bravo getting on the end of it. Former Nice and Monaco player coming in late. Free header, really. Should have got one on target. Flashes wide, though. So little of Rapid Vienna as an attacking force. Saint-Germain very, very comfortable at the moment. There's Phil, though, if there's just a goal in it, then anything could happen in the final. They just need a little bit of luck, and there's a long way to go. Head off down the line with the throw. It is Bravo again. Infield looking for Djokovic, and the space over on the right-hand side here for Patrice Loco. This is Loco for two. He squares the ball. It was the wrong decision. Deli Valdez came to him too late. I think if Loco had have been a little more selfish and gone for glory himself, Paris Saint-Germain would have been leading by 2-0. Just a corner for their troubles. Djokovic with it over everybody. Janka will pick it up for Rapid Vienna. Towards the keeper, and so will clear. Loco had plenty of time, and really Deli Valdez had two Rapid Vienna players around him. Wrong decision. Scored plenty of goals in his days at Nantes last season, hitting 22 in Le Championnat before switching to Paris Saint-Germain last summer, just 8 this season. Within the title with Nantes. Still wanted to switch, though, to the capital club. This is Stoga. And Lamar, French #1, called into action. Just a sign that Rapid aren't done with just yet. Increasingly likely they'll go in at half-time, the goal down, though. What will then Stockapil do to change that around? It was by Gurin. Letter down the line. Deli Valdez was challenged by Stoga. Touch from Schottel. Saint-Germain managed to win it back, though. Joker for the long ball forward, looking to hit the front man. But Loco or Deli Valdez nowhere near that. Check of the watch by Pierluigi Pareto. There's going to be a sting in the tail for Paris Saint-Germain at the end of this first half. That's a good-looking ball forward to Haraf on the right-hand side. Jankers inside the penalty area. Stumpf as well. This is Manasek. Worth an effort. Stefan Manasek's effort goes over the crossbar, though. Plenty inside the area. Stumpf, the #7, Yankri, didn't fall for him. Roche's header fell to Manasek, who blazed over the crossbar. Just a reminder, though, that Rapid have qualities up front. About forward three when they do get forward. Seen little of them in the final third away to our left. Last chance maybe in this first period to level things up. Gubau will take. He's filling the slumps in the dugouts. Aston Yanka marked by Roche. Gubau, it's towards the far post. It's away by Ngotti. Coletta will pick up the loose ball. Is there a breakaway on here for Paris Saint-Germain? Manasek won't get there. Bravo will feed it through. Loco is onside. Djorkaeff calling for it. Is it overhit? Just. Cancel off his line quickly. You can see what Djorkaeff was trying to do. Wanted it a little bit sooner than that. Cancel alive to the threat. Luigi Pareto wanting a word with one or two of the Rapid Vienna players. But at half-time, it is Rapid that go in. A 0-0 down, Paris Saint-Germain scoring from Bruno and Ngotti. A long-range effort that completely fooled Michael Contal after taking a slight deflection. But PSG, good value for their lead at the break. It's 1-0 to the Le Championnat side. Well, the Paris Saint-Germain supporters enjoying themselves at half-time. Their team in the ascendancy, leading this Cup Winners' Cup final against Rapid Vienna by a 0-0. Bernard Lamar hasn't had too much to do. Very much the favourite of the two goalkeepers. Captains, of course, to lift the trophy. Stumpf, incidentally, off at half-time, replaced by Zoran Barisic for this second period. That's the blow for Rapid Vienna. Stumpf, the top goal scorer for Rapid in the Austrian Bundesliga. They've been a little shot shy up front. Janker's not really had any real signs of goal. Manasek has had one or two efforts, but by and large, Paris Saint-Germain have been comfortable at the back. Titles to their name, Rapid Vienna, one of the powerhouses of Austrian football, of course. 14 Austrian Cups. Desperate to get a European trophy in the trophy cabinet, and, well, they fluffed their lines against Everton back in 1985, and they're losing out here to Paris Saint-Germain. and got it. His goal separates the two sides. This is Andreas Haraf. Kaleta will pick up the loose ball. That was a poor ball from Kubauer. Djorkaeff breaking forward, looking to go for glory. Seemed to strike Dani Valdez then. Still Paris Saint-Germain coming forward. Inside the penalty area is cleared by Stoga. Touch from Bravo, and now Gurin away from Haraf. More pressure on the ball though now from Rapid Vienna. That Ernst Dokapil has told his players not to stand off PSG as much as they did in the first half. They're not allowing the French team any real space in that midfield area. Challenge coming in from Stoga, it misses, and then Gotti will try again on this left-hand side. Much more of the play though in the middle third at the moment. Rapid look a little bit more organised in this second period. They still need to force the issue and score though. Again. Roche. The French international in the Paris Saint-Germain lineup on his debut nearly a decade ago now. Bravo coming forward, chips it forward, hoping to get Djorkaeff in here on his right side, goes for the curler wide. Valdez saying, why didn't you pass to me? Djorkaeff apologising. Well, worth an effort, certainly. Top goal scorer in the Championnat in 1994 when he hit 20 for Monaco. Signed to Paris Saint-Germain in the summer. French international now, very established in the setup. Lamar forward. Dani Valdez takes it on his chest. Away by Haraf initially. Dani Valdez again. Gucci caught in possession. This is Djorkaeff away from Ivanov, and it's Djorkaeff! Oh, off the outside of the post. So close to a second. He's running the show at the moment, Yuri Djorkaeff. Runner-up to Werder Bremen. A couple of years back, he's desperate to get a winner's medal in this competition. Hanso was beaten. What a game he's having. What can Ernst Dokapil do? Major effort since 1994. Certainly well poised to claim league glory. Drew at the weekend, incidentally. Rapid against Grasse Eke. They'll take on Vorwärts at the weekend. 5 games to go in the Austrian Bundesliga, but what a fillip it would be if Rapid could win the Cup Winners' Cup. Certainly give them momentum to push on for the domestic title. Here is Janka. Loses out initially. Kubauer coming forward for Rapid. It's a better ball forward, and suddenly the man in green and white are bursting forward. Some looking ball-in chance here, perhaps. It was Haraf whose flying header was scrambled away. Just every now and then, Rapid coming forward in numbers, and Paris Saint-Germain a little bit surprised by the amount of players that were coming forward on the attack. It was 3 versus 3. Haraf coming in round the back. The cross was good. Did he get something on it? Lamar didn't make the save. I think it bounced down and hit the defender and went out. So careful to take this as Gurin moves away. It's an in-swinger this time. It's nodded away by Chopin. Claiming that he was brought down, and that should be a yellow card, and well, the Italian referee agrees. Once again, Rapid Vienna have a free kick. Janka makes his way inside the penalty area. Got it. He's in the book. Kubao to take. Throws it in towards Janka. Lamar comes a long way. It's head off. Oh, it's over. Well, the chances are falling to the 28-year-old Andreas Heller. It's a nice idea. It's good technique. Lamar came and punched, didn't get that much on it. Poor clearance, and delicately tried to lift it over all the defenders and the keeper with a left boot, but it went over. Shuttle ends up on the deck. Loco goes again here. Good first touch. This is Patrice Loco! 6 inches wide. Thumbs up from the manager. Goal out of nothing, or a chance out of nothing. It really was a goal out of nothing. All his own work, really. He chased and harried it down. The strike was inches wide. First touch just took him away from Michael Hatz. And the shot was wide with Michael Consul's left hand upright. Certainly rapid, firing on all cylinders at the moment. What's the referee going to give here? A yellow card for diving. Stoger. Well, he was looking for a penalty kick. Shake of the head from the former Austria-Vienna man. An opportunity in the first half to get on the score sheet. Stoger gets a yellow card for diving. And for jumping here with Roche. As the ball came back towards Stoger. Let's see what happens. Flipped infield. Roche looking to get the challenge in. Stoger going to ground too easily. And well, a chance at the other end that's comfortably saved by Consul. One of those long ball forward. Loco. Guerin calling for it. Good running from Vincent Guerin on this left-hand side. It's going to be a free kick, I think. Shuttle coming across. Another Austrian international, played at World Cup finals. He's won the title on 3 occasions and a couple of cup wins as well, but no European glory on his CV just yet. It looks like it's going to stay that way unless something dramatic happens here. Into the final 5 minutes we go. Valdez goes to ground. Olaf knocks it forward. Breakaway is on here, maybe. And there's 2 inside the penalty area. It's over the head of both Loco and Deli Valdez. That's an awful cross. And so the substitute, unable to pick out 2 Paris Saint-Germain players inside the penalty area. There's only 1 Rapid Vienna man. Loco's touch again, Djurkaeff. The 2 players out on the feet here. Guerin going forward. Flagger stayed down here. This is a chance, but it's been missed again by PSG. Guerin this time guilty. They should have had that second goal. At some stage in this second half, they've had chance after chance, and it's Guerin again coming forward. Loco, Deli Valdez inside the area. Oh, the cross is woeful once more. The adrenaline pumping. So close to clutching those winners' medals. As Fernandez can't believe it. He knows that a 2-goal cushion and the game would be over. Practically is. Agonising last few minutes. Those supporters don't seem to mind. Bravo. Poor challenge. Been another yellow card here. The substitute went down. He's back up on his feet okay now, though. Poor challenge from the Rapid sub, Zoran Barisic. Still another chance to put some pressure on that Rapid goal to get the second goal that would certainly kill this final. Consul tripping outside of his penalty area. Helped on Kubao forward. Flipped on towards Janka on that far side. Oh, that's brave goalkeeping from Lamar. Well, when you've got Carsten Janka thundering towards you at pace, you've got to be brave to dive at the German under-21 international's feet. That's exactly what Lamar did. Not really had the chances we thought he might get. 7 goals in the league this season. Even off, and the header is wide. I think it was going wide before the intervention of Lamar. It was even up, but sent it towards goal. Lamar taking no chances. Seemed to parry it pretty much on the goal line. Even off rising. Running above the Paris Saint-Germain defenders. Lamar taking no chances. It's a real free-for-all at the moment. The 90 is up. Deli Valdez up against just 2 defenders. This is Loco! Well, the offside flag is up. It will not count. That would have put it to bed. Deli Valdez and Patrice Loco combining once and for all to good effect, but this time the officials coming to the aid of Rapid. The cup is ready, and the medals as well. And the firecrackers and the flares on the Paris Saint-Germain half of the stadium also being lit. Bravo, still coming forward. It's going to be a free kick. Everybody getting ready to celebrate. They're wearing the blue and red of Paris Saint-Germain. The Rapid Vienna supporters know that the game is up. There's Fernandez saying, come on, what about the full-time whistle? Djorkaeff will take this free kick. They're taking their time. Why not? Moves towards it. I think Djorkaeff's going to go for goal here. Still not happy about the wall. It's Djorkaeff, and it's just over. Done everything but score, really. Djorkaeff. Whistles from the Paris Saint-Germain supporters. Console goes long once again, but it's Paris Saint-Germain that lift the Cup Winners' Cup. Bruno Ngotti's goal on 29 minutes. And the travelling supporters that have come up to Brussels from Paris go absolutely wild. The skipper, Bernard Lamar, mobbed by his teammates and the coaching staff and substitutes as well. Thoroughly deserved, you have to say. Vast majority of the supporters inside the King Badouin Stadium are Paris Saint-Germain fans. And although there was just the 1 goal, you have to say PSG were good value than more than that. Ngotti's 29th minute strike, a free kick from fully 35 yards. It took a slight deflection off Peter Schottel, and the keeper, Michael Consel, perhaps was unsighted, but those supporters don't care. Bernard Lamar will be heading to the European Championships with France in the summer, and they'll be one of the favourites to lift Euro 96 in England. Can celebrate a little bit early with his club. Perhaps they won't end up with the Le Championnat crowd. Tears for Carsten Janka, never really got in the game. The big German. He will end the competition as one of the top goal scorers in it, 7 all told, but it's that man that's got the goal that matters, Bruno Ngotti. Well, we saw just minutes prior to the free kick that went in, but he likes to strike them from distance. He's got some shot, and it's Ngotti and his goal that is the difference. Celebrations all around the ground, and no doubt in Paris itself as well. What a story this has been for a club, of course, that came to fruition once again in 1970. Yannick Noah celebrating with the Paris Saint-Germain coaches and managerial staff on the sidelines, and one or two of the players as well. One or two celebrity fans in their midst. Thoroughly deserved, though. They have been a side and has done really well in the cup competitions. Luis Fernandez leading them to cup success in 1995. And of course, prior to that, they claimed the French Cup 3 times in the space of 11 years, a League Cup as well last season, for a side, of course, that was only promoted to the top division in France in 1971 after their formation. And the celebrations, you feel, will go long into the Parisian night, and indeed the night in Brussels. Those players will enjoy this. Patrice Loco had a goal disallowed late on. Luis Fernandez, the former French international, Yannick Noah looking on. He's pleased that his side have claimed some European glory for the first time, of course. No luck for Rapid Vienna, but those Paris Saint-Germain players won't care too much about their opponents tonight, because really, it should have been more than the 1 goal. Bernard Lamar, the captain, waits patiently before lifting the Cup Winners' Cup. The French side getting the better of Rapid Vienna by that solitary goal. That's a relatively comfortable progress to the final, despite the tough games. Celtic in the earlier rounds brushed aside, Mulder as well. Carmen and Deportivo La Coruña a little more difficult in the quarter-finals and the semi-finals, but there's no way you can say that they don't deserve this moment and this trophy. What a future perhaps Luis Fernandez has as a manager, still just 36, a stalwart of the Paris Saint-Germain side from 1978 to 1986. Took over PSG when Arthur George was sacked from the club despite leading them to the title. Yannick Noah's even there celebrating with the players on the podium here. Thoroughly deserved. Nothing really that Rapid could do. They had 1 or 2 moments in the second period when they threw caution to the wind, and they looked to get a few more players forward, but they seemed so disorganised in the first period. They didn't really have an answer to the likes of Yuri Djukaev, many people's man of the match, I'm sure. Disappointment for Ernst Dockapil. He's had domestic success both as a player and a manager, and you never know, Rapid could end up with another league title at the end of their domestic season. They're going well in the Austrian Bundesliga, but European success will elude them once again. Lennart Johansson ready to award the Cup Winners' Cup to Bernard Lamar. That's, of course, if it stays there, looks like it's going to fall over any second. Luis Fernandez and the players celebrating, and Lamar getting ready to receive the trophy. The players getting their medals as well. Wright getting one despite going off in the 12th minute injured. Disappointment for him on a personal note, but he certainly helped in the run to the final. And the Brazilian, who is rumoured to be leaving the club in the summer, will claim his winner's medal in the Cup Winners' Cup. Vincent Guerin, Daniel Bravo all helped Alan Rush at the back. Had another solid game, the French international, and a number of these players you'll see, no doubt, in the European finals at national level in the summer. Yuri Djukaev, though, pulling the strings in midfield, and certainly man of the match for many. Did everything but score. Daniel Bravo, the veteran, 33 now, picking up another winner's medal to go with his collection, a Cup and League winner with Paris Saint-Germain. And Patrice Loco as well, still just 26, and a title winner with Nantes last season. Gets some European glory with Paris Saint-Germain in his first season with the club. The substitute, Francis Lasset, on late on for Laurent Fournier. And finally the captain, Bernard Lamar, once of Lille and Metz and Lens, but since coming to Paris Saint-Germain, he's pretty much done it all. League winner, Cup winner, and now European winner. Tremendous scenes in the King Baudouin Stadium in Brussels. It is Paris Saint-Germain that win the 1996 Cup Winners' Cup. They've been the best side in the final by some distance. Only the 1 goal, but that's all you need. And it's glory for PSG.